When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky in Bowling Green. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Hilltoppers will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So Clemson's offense will have the football first. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see, Jesse, when they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Open space at the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Clemson!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltoppers offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Punt is on its way. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Power football with the run. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. This Tiger running game starting to show some juice, sort of a C.J. Spiller type of feel.
Yeah, and it doesn't always hit you early. It doesn't always hit you on the first possession, but I do think they've done a good job over the years, Clemson, with sticking with the run game, creating that balance, trying to get those first downs, and trying to create some tempo against your defense.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Tigers are on the move. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw. It's Ramsauer. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Lets it fly. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
Well, when the offense goes empty, that triggers the defense to want to blitz. The linebacker came that time. They couldn't get him blocked, and down goes the QB.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Tucker. Touchdown, Hilltopper. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands.
There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back to pass, it's Ramsauer. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive have they looked? Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle. It's Tucker. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Looking for a productive play on first down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man. Breaks into the open. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. The give to the back. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, WKU.
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Oklahoma is down right now, and that's unusual for this program. Those fans in Norman expect excellence. Let's see if they can provide the spark this team needs. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Miami. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Back to pass, it's Ramsauer. Snagged in the middle, it's Curry. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Trying to beat him to the left. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Curry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback may change this route. He'll throw on 3rd down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They won it all, exactly what they got.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think, put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Out of the gun. The inside handoff to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Turning it on. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Ramsauer. Grabbed over the middle. It's Curry. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll toss it. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Dropping back, it's Ramsauer. Steps away. Finds his tight end. Snowed under by the defense. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Takes it the other way.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Hilltoppers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be brought down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Back to throw, it's Ramsauer. Under fire. Floating away. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. The screen, and watch out. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. This dude is putting on a show, taking up residence in the end zone by the air, by the ground, in keeping with what Clemson looks for in a quarterback.
Man, this is unbelievable. I mean, you've seen so many great guys run through, and Clemson majors in quarterbacks that can throw, can run, and really be dynamic. And this guy is having himself a day.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Hilltoppers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And the Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And the returner will be dragged down. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you bring.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. And talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scary.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They'll give it to the back. He breaks a tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Clemson. offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. The give on the option. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Hilltoppers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Hilltoppers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking for room. It's Prince. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback extends the play. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that and call your shot, you've got to secure the catch.
Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Hey, man, this fullback is a weapon. Nice job catching the football and then turning up field to go pick up that 1st down.
Hard running there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They feed him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. Made a defender miss. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Touchdown, Tigers. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds a spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Hilltoppers will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front to go get positive yardage.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. The give to the back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. From the gun, wants to pass. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the holder will place it down on the left hash, a 47-yard try coming. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Got enough for the first down. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.